Hello everyone, I'll be presenting Canto splits. So as crypto users, we often find ourselves having to split a certain amount of token amongst a lot of people. For examples, it can be payrolls, royalties, airdrops, or even the rewards for this very hackathon. And a lot of these activities are also recurring. So this creates a huge overhead of making so many transactions and paying for all the gas. So the solution for this is Canto splits. It's a trustless, composable, gas-efficient protocol for splitting funds on-chain. Running exactly at gas cost and charging no fee whatsoever, it takes form of a hyperstructure in the spirit of Canto's free public infrastructure ideology. At the core of the protocol, there are splits and recipients. A split is simply a payable smart contract that distributes Canto and ERC20 tokens proportionally among the recipients. And the recipient can be any externally owned account or a smart contract, like another split, that receives a share of the split's income. So whenever a split receives income, each recipient gets their share. For varied use cases, we also implemented some complex splitting strategies like vesting, waterfall, and liquid splits. So let's jump right into the demo. So here we can specify all the recipients along with their percentages, and it needs to add up to 100. We can also just split it evenly. Now, each split also needs to have some distribution incentive. This is to incentivize the bots to call the distribute function when the funds are received in the split. And the splits are deployed deterministically using the create2 function, so we can already get the split address. So here I have my split with some recipients and history. I can send some funds to it. Let's send around 400 Canto. And once that is done, I can start distributing the Canto to all the recipients. Now, once I distribute these balances, all the recipients will be able to withdraw it from the main split contract. The recipient here, you can see all the splits he is part of and can withdraw all the balances at once. Now we also have mutable splits where this recipients can later be updated by a controlling address which can be provided. And there are also liquid splits where your recipients are represented by transferable NFTs. Liquid split is also quite similar to CSR in the sense that a person can receive royalties based on ownership of an NFT. We also have new waterfall. So waterfall is a type of split where funds are received sequentially in tranches, and when tranche limit has been reached, the excess funds are paid to the next tranche, and so on. And here finally you can explore and search for all these splits which are there. So yes, this was a gist of Canto splits. We also tried to introduce the thermal theme with this fuzzy background here. And as part of the future roadmap, we also really want to implement Canto name service in it. So as a precursor to that, we introduced ENS here. So using your ENS name, you can receive and accept funds throughout the application. Also, we tried to make sure that the protocol was super gas efficient. For example, while creating the split, we're never really storing each recipient's list and its ratios, but we're only storing its hash. And while distribution, we just compare that hash to make sure it's correct. And last but not the least, we've also implemented light theme for all the light mode enthusiasts. Thank you.